rising. So we're going to look into the zodiac sign, Aries, at this time. We want to see what's going on for you guys this week. Ooh. Let's go ahead and start. Now we're going to look into your love, your money, your spirit message, and your health. Okay? We want to look into all four of those catalogs. Now we will be live today doing list readings, getting you guys on my list and actually going through and seeing what's going on for you personally in your love, money, your health, and your spirit message. But right now we're going to do a couple of zodiac signs while it's early. So first thing we do, okay, so we first start off in the realms of your love. We look at the High Priestess, the World, and the Hierophant popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like when I look over into this, I see with the High Priestess popping up for you, you really kind of need to trust yourself in the realms of love. You know what I mean? I feel like you need to trust your energy, trust your thoughts at this time, because it's almost like there's new doors opening. And I feel like there's like also a couple paths for you. You know, there might be a Sagittarius or a fire sign, like the Sagittarius popping up pretty big right here. So it definitely could be like a Sagittarius or a fire sign popping up for you. But I feel like this might be like a person coming back, or a person that's wanting to come back into your life. I feel like you have this option right here, but I also feel like there's another option for you when it comes towards like you have Taurus popping up here, or you have the World card popping up here for you as well. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Virgo popping up here. We have you have a few options to where you don't have to go do the same thing that you've done in the past, or go into the same person from like an ex or something like that. So I feel like that at this time, you kind of need to really look within yourself and trust your energies, trust your thoughts. Now, as we go through clarification on your reading, we're going to be able to get a little more information on it for you. But just intuitively looking at this right here, the High Priestess to the World to the Hierophant, I feel like that you need to go towards the new, like there's new doors open. There's more people are interested in you at this time. And that the person that you're probably going to end up, if for those of you guys who are single, is going to be with the Hierophant. Now, for those of you guys who's in a relationship currently right now, you know, when I look at this right here, I would say that your love life is opening up. So it could be a good time for you to manifest the things that you're desiring in your love. Let's say that you guys have been dating for a while and you're wanting marriage or deeper forms of commitment. Now would be a great time for you to kind of focus your energy on those things. I feel like you can have it, especially when it comes towards tradition with this Hierophant popping up right here. It might be good for you to use somebody like myself, a shaman or a babalao, maybe do a little bit of magic, maybe do a little bit of voodoo to attract this situation that you're wanting in your life. That I feel like would be actually good for you at this time. You know, when we look over towards your realms of money, you start off with the Two of Wands. We go down to the Judgment and then to the Hermit. So when I look up into your realms of career, Aries, yeah, I feel like you guys got to take control of your reality. You know, straight up. I feel like if you can start to take control of your thoughts, if you can start to take control of your focus and where you place your focus, you're going to be able to have the things that you're wanting in your life, Aries. But you got to start to place that control. You got to start to say, okay, I want my finances to be at this level. Therefore, I'm going to make these daily choices to make this happen for me. You know, for those of you guys who have purchased my Chronic Money Spell, right? Today's Tuesday. I encourage people to do my spell on the Tuesday. Like today, I mean, I'm doing my spell today, but it's like, it's a daily thing, something that we have to do daily. So I meditate every single day. You know, but there's certain days that I do my Chronic Money Spell, my Lucifer's Money Spell, my Mammon Money Spell, and my Boom Money Spell. You know what I mean? And I find that because I take control of my life, which we're not going to focus on me at the time, we're going to focus on you, but as I take control of my life, because I'm an Aries Taurus, I find that things and my money flows. You know what I mean? When I don't take control of my financial situation, when I'm just kind of just like, I'm going to chill, I'm going to just relax, I'm not going to, I'm just play video games or something, or chill with my girl, then I find that the money will fluctuate. But if I'm very focused and I'm very tunnel vision on I'm achieving this, this, and this, it will come to me. I feel like that you might be trying to get back to a place. Okay? Like you might have reached the pinnacle, you might have reached the top of this place in your success in your career, maybe back in 2021 or 2020 or maybe 2022, you reached this pinnacle or this peak of like success. And I feel like it was like a stock, like it went up and then it dropped down for you, you know. And now you're trying to pull it back up or get back to this place you were at before. And I feel like this is going to be something that you'll be able to pull in with the Judgment card popping up for you, you know. It's just about making the right choices, making the right steps, choosing the right things. If you can choose to relax all day, or you can choose to get high all day, or you can choose to go drink all day, or goof off with some girl or some guy, you know, then you can choose to really, really buckle down and really put in the work, and then you'll be able to get the success from it. I feel like you, over this time period, where it's like, it feels like things maybe slow down for you, or you haven't been as at that pinnacle of success that you were before. I feel like you've done a lot of learning, okay? A lot of learning, maybe you've studied a lot, but all this studying, all this learning that you've done, now you need to take that information and develop it to where you can give it out to the public, you know, or where you can use it for yourself, you know, back down in this mortal world, you know. The hermit, it's interesting about the hermit is the hermit goes up to the mountaintop to search himself and to study himself. And then as he gains enlightenment, he's supposed to take that enlightenment and go back down to the town and be able to spread his enlightenment down there. You know, so I feel like that you might not be spreading the things that you've learned, or might not be utilizing things that you've learned that could really advance you and help you out, Aries. Now, in your realms of health, we got the Five of Wands going down to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Four of Wands. So, you know, you could be dealing with a few things. I don't see anything that's really life-threatening or anything like that popping up for you, but you could be fighting with some issues right now. Maybe you've hurt yourself, or maybe you have like a flu or something like that. There could be little things like challenges that pop up. I don't see anything, like I said, negative or bad, but there could be challenges that pop up in your life. Now, these challenges could actually have been affecting your finances. These challenges could have been affecting like the way that you can move right now, the way that you do things right now. But I feel like everything's going to balance out for you. I feel like that you really need to place, like for instance, let's say it's your weight. You know what I mean? Maybe you've been battling with your weight for a while. You know, I feel like that you really kind of need to place like your attention towards these things. And as you place your attention towards the things that you want to work on, you'll be able to have this victory, okay? Especially for those of you guys who's wanting to like advance health-wise, maybe get into boxing, maybe get into some forms of losing weight. I feel like you're going to have a lot of success in your life. I feel like that there's a lot that's pushing you at this time. You're going to feel this energy. We just had the Aries full moon, which also gave a boost of energy. So, you know, I feel like that you guys just have to really tackle it, and things will be good for you. I don't see anything major going on in the realms of health. Maybe when we do clarification, something might pop up. Now, when I look up into your realms of overall spirit message, your general message from the spirit guides, they say that you got to learn how to balance things out in your life and change the negatives to the positive. Look, you have the you have the Temperance balance, you have the Two of Cups balance, both popping up for you in the same part, and then we go down to the Three of Cups, which tells us what we get when we find this balance. So I do feel like that ultimately, you know, we want to be in a place to where we are balanced, and life sometimes can shake us in a way that makes us feel off balance. Life can sometimes do things that makes us feel off balance, because we're focusing so much on maybe like a problem that we're not looking at our all the good going on in our life. You know, you have all this good going on, but then your car note's due. Now you have your family, you have your rent paid, you have all these other great things. The only thing you need to do is get $500 to pay this car note for yourself. But yet you put that car note way up here like it's this huge problem, when all this other good that's going on in your life you neglect. So it's about learning how to stay in balance. when life feels like things are like little things pop up, or maybe even big things pop up, we're not supposed to panic, not supposed to fear, not supposed to get in worry, but we're supposed to change that negative situation to a positive situation, because it always works out. It always works out for you. If you put in the work, it'll always come through. So I do feel like that you need to find this balance, especially with this Two of Pentacles popping up right now. This could be balance in your realms of work and personal life. So maybe you need to find a balance and not overdoing it in your realms of work. You might feel charged up, like, I really want to go and I really want to achieve. I really want to get to that next level. I want to get back to that level I was at before, but make sure that you're not overdoing it, or make sure that you're not underdoing it at the same exact time, Aries, because it's like you can feel the energy of wanting to do things and really push hard. But at the same exact time, if you're tired, take a day to rest. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I took a day to rest. I wanted to rest yesterday. I was like, all right, just I feel like just relaxing. I've been hitting the gym. My body's sore. My body's hurting. I need a break, okay? So yesterday, what do you think I did? I took a break. Now today, I feel charged. It's super early, and I'm up, ready to go. So I decided to do these zodiac readings, So there's nothing wrong with taking a break to balance out yourself, to balance out your energies before continuing on, moving forward. I feel like that as you balance things out for yourself, then things are going to get a lot better for you. You might also get way more social. So you might have found yourself being less social because of things that went on around 2023, 2024, 2022. Maybe you're still in the energy of when Corona was around. I feel like that being social is going to bring so much more light into your life, or so much more joy into your life. So I feel like now is a good time for you to kind of get out a bit more, okay, and be more social, Aries. All right, let's bring a little clarification in this for you, Aries, at this time. Let's see what we got for you guys. That's pretty damn good in your realms of love. It's crazy. Some of the same cards have popped up for you guys in your realms of love. Ooh, Aries. Okay, Aries. Damn, you guys got a lot of good cards pop up. You guys had the Ten of Pentacles pop up, the Ten of Swords pop up, the Sun pop up, the Lovers pop up, the World pop up. God damn. All right, Aries. I really do feel like things are going really well for you, or things are going to be going really well for you, especially during this month of October, okay? Now, of course, if you don't take advantage of the energies, then the energies will take advantage of you. So now when we look at back into your realms of love, over the High Priestess, we have the World card popping up for you at this time. So, we already have the World card in here, so it's a repeating card underneath the High Priestess, we have the World. So, I do feel like that it's basically the universe is just saying that you have open doors. Utilize these open doors. There is plenty of love. You might be looking very hot or very desirable at this time, and you need to utilize this energy to your best advantage. Over the World card, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you utilizing these doors or these new options and will bring a lot of success into your life. Ten of Pentacles, I feel like is better than the Ten of Cups. I feel like that this is not only love, but this is also abundance, financially abundant. Just all the way around looking good, So I do feel like that that this could be coming in for you at this time. You do have Gemini, you have Leo, you have Scorpio popping up over here now. We have Leo popping up pretty strong, double Leo. We have Scorpio popping up strong too, double Scorpio right here. So it's a general message. It could be for anything. Now, over the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Cups popping up for you right now. I do feel like, Aries, that you need to have a focus. Like have a focus of what you like or what you're wanting. Like, all right, I want a big booty Cuban chick with long hair that plays poker. Okay, I feel like you need to have some type of guiding light, some type of focus of what you want in the realms of love. My focus is I want somebody that's very attractive and very loyal. I want somebody who's very social and wants to go out and take me to nice places. I want somebody who's rich, okay? You need to have some sort of focus so that way you can navigate through all these people that's going to be coming in for you. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of options that's going to be popping up for you at this time because, like I said, you're going to be a high commodity. Now, when I look over into your realms of career, over the Two of Wands, you have the Lovers popping up right now. So, I feel like that, it's your world, all right? It's your world. Follow what you're passionate about. Follow what you're in love with. Follow the love that you like. You know what I mean? I do feel like that, for some of you guys, you could be putting certain things on the back burner right now when it comes with your career for love. You could be like in a relationship that maybe is taking you away from really focusing. Maybe you guys have children that's taking away your focus or whatnot, and you're not really able to really dive in the way that you want to. I feel like that this is going to work out for you just fine, though. It's almost like you gotta adjust. But yeah, there could definitely be. You have this Five of Pentacles popping up over the Judgment, so this could be like a past situation that's weighing down on you, or a past situation like a baby's father or a baby's mother that needs your assistance or something like that. And like, I don't feel this is a relationship that you're in. I feel like this could be like a past relationship or a past situation that could really be draining your money, or that you feel like, oh, I can't level up because I have this in my life. I got this responsibility, or I can't get to this next level because I got to do this or do that right there. And over the Hermit, you guys have the Hermit repeating cards. So it's almost like the universe is saying that you're not seeing things the right way. You're looking at a situation saying, oh, well, because I have this, I can't reach this level. But you're putting that stipulation on yourself. That's not what the universe is saying. That's what you're saying to yourself, Aries. With the Hierophant matching the Hierophant, it's saying that you've went and you've learned a lot, okay? You searched yourself, you learned this knowledge, now you need to actually implement it, okay? Now, at the same exact time, for some of you guys, you need to ask yourself, all right, if you feel that way, then why are you not changing? Why are you either in the relationship and not having left out? Because it looks like your love is good here. If you leave a relationship, another one will pop right back up for you. So I feel like that you kind of need to really know what do you want. You know what I mean? If you really want to focus on career and separate yourself from a relationship or from some past situation going on, then you could do that. Okay, you can literally do that. All right, you know what I mean? For some of you guys, you might need to start telling your parents that I need help. I need you guys to watch my child so I can get where I need to get to. You know what I mean? If you have parents like that, others of you guys might need to be your siblings. Maybe you need to take a piece of your pay that you're making and pay somebody else to do that, so that way you can have that freedom. For others of you guys, maybe you need to leave a relationship and just go ahead and go. You know what I mean? And for the few of you guys who are strong enough, you need to figure out, okay, how can I use the knowledge I have to work with what I have to work with? You know what I mean? I feel like that if you can do that, you can have what you're wanting, the relationship, you can be around your kids, all that type of stuff. But you can also make the money and have the career that you're wanting. But you're going to have to use the knowledge you've gained to do such. Now, in your realms of health, you do have the Eight of Wands, like I said, so you could be battling some things health-wise. But I feel like you're strong. You know what I mean? I feel like you have the strength to kind of get through this situation. I just feel like that you need to make the right moves. You know what I mean? First off, you need to watch what you say, okay? Because you have this Five of Pentacles over here. Watch what you say, going straight up to the Strength card. And the woman is closing the lion's mouth. She's shutting this lion's mouth, okay? So demonstrating her strength. So I do feel like that you need to demonstrate your strength and watch what you say. You can attract things to you, Aries, by saying the wrong things, by making the wrong moves. So be careful what you're saying at this time. I do feel like that there could be something good coming in for you, like when you redirect your focus. Like I said, for those guys who's wanting to like drop weight or something like that, I feel like that when you place your focus on what you're wanting at this time, I feel like that some of you guys can feel like you're starting fresh, but you're not starting fresh. It's like maybe you've already started working out earlier in the year. Maybe you already started doing some type of weight loss or some type of other thing for your health earlier in the year, or maybe even last year, and you've gotten gains from there. But now it's like maybe you took out some time and now you're getting back into it. but you have the knowledge that you gain, and you also have some backing energy. So even though you're starting fresh, you're not really starting fresh. I feel like things are going to work out just fine. Over the big victories coming in for you guys in the realms of your health. So over the Four of Wands, we do have the Sun card popping up for you at this time. So I do feel like that you're going to have immediate victory in your realms of health. You're going to have some great victories coming through for you. I feel like that you're going to see the results that you're wanting. Like maybe before you've tried before and you didn't get the results you wanted. I feel like health-wise, this is saying that, you guys are going to really be dedicated at this time. And you're going to get the results that you're wanting. The sun is really going to be shining down for you on this. Now, Aries, in your realms of overall message with spiritual, sometimes we got to start new beginnings. We have this temperance balancing things out, balancing the positive and the negative, and then we have the death card popping up over it. So maybe something came to a close in your life, or something came to an end in your life, and now you have to figure out how you can balance the situation, bring peace back into a situation. Like you could have had the death or closing of a job, and as that job closed out for you, now you have to find that balance to change that negative to a positive. Or maybe you had a death in the family, or a death of a loved one, or the death of someone close to you, and it rearranged things in your life, and now you have to find that balance and keep moving forward. But the goal here is ultimately to allow the new beginnings to come in for you to create your reality that you want. Now, over the Two of Pentacles, which was about finding balance, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So, you're going to find balance when you really focus in. This could definitely be in your realms of work, because we have Pentacles over Pentacles. So, finding that balance in your work would say that you need to find perfection in your work. How can you really double down in your work and just give something that is perfect, or as perfect as you can make it be? As you focus your energy there, I definitely feel like you're going to have success, and that others will start talking about you. So maybe you're doing something on social media, maybe you're doing something online, maybe you're doing something at an office, but it's almost like you putting in your work and you really diving in towards your craft is going to make other people admire what you do. It's going to bring you success. You have the Sun card popping up here. I'm surprised I didn't see the Star pop up here. I'm about to say you might have some type of fame coming through for you. Over the Three of Pentacles, like I said, getting in social at this time, Aries, being social, hanging out with people, getting to know people, getting in classes, going to classes, doing these type of things. I feel like being social is going to really bring a lot of luck into your life, a lot of wish fulfillment, joy, happiness. Is going to balance you out emotionally. It's going to really put you in a good place. So right now is a great time for Aries to be social and connect with others, Aries, okay? That's what I'm getting for you today in your reading for this week, Aries. Let me know that resonates for you in the comments down below. I would love to hear about it. Remember, if you guys are in need of the world's most powerful spell workings, you guys can always contact me at 682-446-0265. We can have your level back to you 1 to 7 days. We've done amazing workings. We have great reviews on the page. Go ahead and check them all out by just scrolling through the videos on my page. Other than that, Sirron the Shaman, that 36 God. Peace.